So I had this bright idea. Let's go explore the Amazon jungle. I had just finished binging every survival show on Netflix and was convinced I was part Bear Grylls, part Indiana Jones, with none of the skills but all of the confidence. Day one of the tour, we were led into the edge of the jungle by a cheerful guide named Marco, who kept saying, "Don't worry, very safe," which is code for, "You're absolutely going to worry." The jungle was beautiful, sure, but it was also loud, wet, and full of things that wanted to bite me. Mosquitoes the size of small aircraft swarmed my face. I sprayed so much repellent that my skin felt like Teflon. Then, about an hour into our trek, I stopped to take a photo of a particularly cool-looking tree. And that's when it happened. I turned around, and my group was gone. Just gone. Vanished. Like jungle ninjas. At first, I wasn't worried. I'll just follow the trail, I thought. Which would have worked, had there actually been a trail. What I thought was a path turned out to be a riverbed. A very muddy one. I slipped, fell, and lost my water bottle in the most dramatic way possible. Slow motion included. Soon enough, I realized I was very much alone in the Amazon. The trees looked the same in every direction. I kept hearing rustling noises, which may have been monkeys, or my nerves falling apart. I whispered to myself, "You're fine. People get lost in the jungle all the time. And, some of them make it out." Then came the snake. I didn't see it at first. I felt it. Something cold and long brushed my ankle, and I took off sprinting like a cartoon character, waving my arms and shouting, "Nope! Nope! Nope!" I don't even know if it was a snake or a branch. I didn't care. I was ready to donate my shoes to the jungle gods and live the rest of my life as a shirtless hermit. Just as I was contemplating whether tree bark was edible, I heard voices. Human voices. I started screaming, "Hello! Hello!" with a mix of hope and borderline hysteria. A few minutes later, Marco and two other tourists appeared, wide-eyed. "There you are," he laughed, like I hadn't just survived a personal episode of Man vs. Wild. I was covered in mud, leaves in my hair, and my expression said, "Please take me back to the air-conditioned hotel." The rest of the group applauded when I rejoined them, probably because I looked like I'd been attacked by the jungle itself. That night, I took a 5-hour shower and swore I'd never stray from the group again. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I pretend it was all part of the plan? 100%. But let's be real. If National Geographic had been there, they'd have titled my segment, "Lost, Loud, and Lacking Survival Skills: The Joshua Chronicles."